And it's my pleasure as Principal of Hobart College to welcome you all to this virtual opening of our art exhibition for 2020. It takes real courage to put your work on display and invite others to comment on that work, and the exhibition is about celebrating all of your achievements. During this year, we were very sad to farewell Dr. Wayne Brooks from the Hobart College Art Department. Wayne devoted over 30 years of his 40-year teaching career to our college, and so it's very fitting to welcome Wayne back to officially open this exhibition.
In the late Quattrocento, three vital figures stand out: Ghirlandaio, Verrocchio and Perugino. They inspired their students to attain the lofty milestone of masterpiece. A little fellow called Michelangelo, another called Leonardo, and the third, Raphael. The impeccable truth is in the nurturing, and here tonight is ample evidence of magnificent nurturing. I congratulate the art staff for their vision and their energy. But more importantly, I congratulate the young artists before me, because tomorrow belongs to you. I was thrilled to be asked here tonight. Well, I'm finished and you're open. Thank you.
The koala didn't make it into the final display, but it started with the koala. Kind of like the life of animals and forests and how it comes and goes, and so it never really lasts forever. Probably an average of about maybe 10 hours altogether for the tree, burnt down in about 2 minutes.
This is my artwork. It's got a lot of stuff about life and death. You've got like dead things mixed in with ferns and stuff, and then you've got like the mushrooms, which like recycle the dead stuff and put it back into the earth. Lots of it's based on like tattoo work, so I guess that's where the pen comes from, and I guess like this is all just really chaotic, just going freehand from my mind.
It's kind of like a journey. I started my self-portraiture in isolation by taking these photos here, getting outside because I was feeling down, but then it grew and grew to be more, and it captured my moods and my emotions and what I was feeling, and I think it's a big reflection of me.
I kind of started getting into this at the end of last year in level 2 ceramics. To actually just make the clay body, it takes maybe like 3 or 4 lessons. As I'm building it, it like comes to me. I'm looking at like how they all interact with each other in the negative space, and like the curves kind of like reflecting women's bodies and how they're all so different.
Well, it started out with scrap aluminium, which has been laser cut, then epoxied together. I wanted to do an interesting lighting arrangement, so I decided to do a video to augment the masks.
Started off at skate parks, and then I started really capturing the clouds, and then I moved solely to clouds. This centerpiece here over the mountain, it sort of captures the energy and emotion that I'm after. So I'd say that's one of the stronger pieces. But you know, I feel like together they bring some sort of strength and unity.
I was just discovering street art and looking at a lot of urban places, but I also just wanted to experiment because I had been taking portraiture, so I wanted to switch it up a bit and do architecture. So it starts off at sky level and I bring it down until you can see the ground.
It was a really rainy day. I looked outside the window and there was a shrouding mist. It sparked inspiration for the rest of the floating mist and smoke to reference movement and an ethereal kind of quality. And the red just complemented really well with the green, and the white was more kind of spirit-like.
My piece is more of a political statement on the objectification of women and women's bodies and kind of defying the male gaze. I feel like people get uncomfortable because of how prevalent it is in society, but I think it needs to be said, definitely it needs to be heard.
I had the concept to do animals negatively impacted by humans from a variety of habitats, so sea, sky and land. I started the honey eater first and did all of the graphite drawings, and then I progressed through them at each stage and did all the burning last.
It's a space that I know so well, but I walk into this space and see this work which is all, unfamiliar to me. But it's so diverse, it's so strong with cultural influences. It's also encouraging to see students that I taught last year who've gone on to studio practice, just to see how far they're soaring. I have to say I have a soft spot for painting and drawing, but it's also really interesting to see digital painting on the rise this year, as well as collage, mixed media. And as an examiner as well, walking into a space like this, I get a sense of really, really interesting range of tangents that everyone's gone on. And I think that's put down to, me not being here. So I think it's good that you've got a diverse range of teachers here, and so they've all mixed in to produce a beautiful blend of stuff. So I'm overwhelmed with what I see.